Hey guys, Dean Gearhart. Yeah, I collect it all. Coming at you with another video. It's been about 2 weeks since my last one, so I figured I'd catch you up with what I've been picking up. I do have a bit of a cold, so just bear with me. But starting off, let me see. Yesterday, I went to the flea market in Rogers, Ohio. And I picked up one basketball card for my set. This is, I think, 74-75. And I got some 58 football cards. Nothing too big in this grouping. And then this past week, the card I've been waiting for almost a month to show up finally did. This Craig Bayham for the Dallas Cowboys. Now I need one more card to finish my 69 set. And that's the Brian Piccolo. This past week, Heritage Update came out. I like to keep the high numbers. I like to keep an unopened pack. I have a little pack collection going to them. And NBA Hoops has been out. I probably won't open this. And Archives also has been out. And it's doubtful I'll open these. You got a pretty nice pack collection going. So, what else? Yes. Picked up 3 complete sets. 75, 76, and 77. Let's see if I can pull out some bigger names here. I'd say this X condition. Some better, some worse. There's a Reggie Jackson. There's the George Brett. Doesn't look too bad. You can tell this is an older collector, because if he really only paid 40 cents for this card, I'd be really impressed. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty decent shape. Centering's off just a twig. In the back, it's off. But I mean, overall, it's not too bad. And the out, from what I remember, I think is about the same. So I'm going to be looking just to move these on. It's kind of why I bought them. For resale purposes. Vita Blue, I don't know why he's in a sleeve, but you know, let's see what else. Greg Lazinski. So yeah, that's about the average. A couple at the front here need to be replaced, like this. Hank Aaron has definitely seen some better days. But overall, I would give these sets excellent plus, with, you know, a few upgrades. They seem to be pretty decent, so. But that's the 75 set. 76, pretty much the same thing. I'd say excellent plus. Condition, some better, some worse. A couple here and there. Like you can see some rough corners on those. But for the most part, not too bad. So I got those in the 77 set. I'm not going to pull that up, but pick those up. And next, some more eBay wins. I won 3 different lots. 77 football. 2 of them were 77 football, and 1 was 77 baseball. Just a little bit of duplication. That's always a good one to have the duplication of. But I would say these are X to near mint for the most part. So I was happy with that. Those I bought for selling purposes. But if you ever wondered what it looks like when you get that many cards in, these are all football right here. So that's all all the football. So I got those. I'll either be selling them individually or putting up lots to sell. So I just haven't decided yet. Last week at the flea market, just picked up just a lot of cards from my newer sets and a couple. Hey, I did get a couple here. Couple high numbers. I don't know that that's a high number, but Danny Murtaugh 63, Clendon, and then 2 1959 cards I needed for my sets. So those were last week at the flea market, and then these were last week at the flea market. Actually, this whole box, and this is just anywhere from Topps Heritage or Topps Archives. Like all these are all. I'm sorry, Topps Archives. And then there's gonna be some like Score Football. Let me see here. Yeah, these are just different years of archives. I was able to accumulate a bunch of them, as you can see, from different years. And then I got some Donruss. There's a Shohei that I needed for my set. All these are needed for sets. So just different years of Donruss. Probably about 2 or 3 different years. And then more Donruss football. Got quite a few of them. A lot of rated rookies. That's what I'm down to now, is needing probably the better rated rookies. There's TJ Watt. So that was last week. And then yesterday also at the flea market, I picked up, and at the card shop, different years of cards again. The flea market, a lot of like Heritage, different years I needed. There's some Pinnacle from the 90s I needed for my sets. And then some of these I need for additional sets, or some of them are for future sets. A bunch of different Hall of Famers, like 79. Just have a ton of cards. And no one's buying the singles, so I'm just building sets. As you can see, just different Hall of Famers or star cards. So, and then different years, 78s. And then this is a 75 additional set I'm working on. These are just cards I needed for the set. Commons. And then a couple Hall of Famers, 74. That's Schmidt's first full-size card, because his rookie year he's on with 2 other players, and I needed the Tom Seaver. So, and then there's some 72s here I got for another set I'm working on. I'm getting closer on it. You can see a mixture of players. A couple Hall of Famers. Carlton. That's a 90s Flair. You can see Flair Ultra I needed. Some Baseball's Best. Some of those Flair sets. Baseball Greats. You're gonna host this card. Cap'n Crunch. Post cards. So just an array of different cards. The Flair in actions. Couple of different years here. A little 91 Upper Deck Football. Michael Irvin. Barry Sanders. Some 91 Score. Some 90 Score. So just a whole bunch. And then some 2024 Score. 2023 Score. Just a whole bunch of different sets that I'm working on. And this was out at Rogers where I got these. Rogers, Ohio Flea Market, which is a Friday thing. Got some 80s Diamond Kings. And then back in the archives and heritage for my different sets. And then, let's see here, some more for the different sets I'm putting together. I was there for like 5 hours. I left when my battery on my phone died. I was just having a good time going through all the boxes. These are the composite football from 2023 or something like that. I was able to pick up a bunch more of them. Let's see here. Some more stars for sets. Pick those up. You guys are all familiar with these. These are from the 70s. I forget what these are called. Street choppers. I'm building this set here. I found 3 more I needed. Got some turkey red inserts. More Donruss, some leaf, some Flair sticker, more leaf, score football. So these are all different sets that I'm putting together here, and I got checklists for pretty much everything that you see. Some more heritage, and then back into archives. And then the last really big stack. This is mainly just this is for 77 set. I'm real close to finishing another one. So these are just some of the cards I needed, either upgrades or cards I needed for the actual set. It never hurts to have an extra Willie Stargell on hand or 5 Al Olivers. Jim Rice, got a couple Palmer. I think some of these came with those 77 Topps lot I won. These are just blank checklists and clean team checklists. I like to keep them on hand for my set building. There's a 92 Skyball I needed. And then it just goes into, I just picked up a huge lot of Hall of Fame players for my 90s and 80s sets. I've got enough commons to build more sets, so it's either throw them in the garbage or build sets. So that's what I'm going to be doing. This is one of my favorite 80s sets, is the 87, the wood grain. I love putting this set together. As you can see, I've got quite a few here, so you guys get that. Get some 86, some different Pete Roses, Lee Smith, Goose, Gossage, more Roses, Strawberry, Boggs, Parker, another Boggs. With what I have on hand, I could probably do 2 more 86 sets, and I could do probably 3 of the 85 sets, and then 83 I could definitely do 2 more sets. So anytime I can grab the stars, and then 82, same thing, I could probably do 2 more sets. I think I need 2 cards to finish another set, and I might have got them, I'm not sure. I didn't really look, but yeah, that's what I've got the last 2 weeks. So I planned to go to the flea market today, but I just didn't feel good, and it was a really nice day out today too. So that's all I got for now, guys. Thanks for watching.